Hi, I'm Esther Kane with SeniorSafetyAdvice.com. Taking a little time away from home, just a little respite care. It'll be the first vacation in I think about 3 years that I've had. But I am making this video because I really wanted to emphasize in this video, talk about the importance and the need to take time out for yourself. This is not just for seniors, for families, for caregivers. It's really important for everyone to try to get away from the drudgery or the routine of every day and to give yourself a break, to give yourself the permission to take a break and to relax a bit. So I wanted to go over some of the great benefits of respite care or of taking time out for yourself, whatever you want to call it or need, whether it be a day or just a few days, long weekend or a week, whatever it is. But to do so without a sense of guilt or failure. I've actually had caregivers tell me, family caregivers tell me that they felt that they were failing their senior loved one by leaving, by taking some time away. But that is so far from the truth. So anyway, we're going to go over 7 reasons or 7 benefits of taking time away and getting some respite care. So before we start that though, don't forget to subscribe. Click on the like button, give us your comments, let us know what you do for your own self-care or what do you do for vacation or respite care. No matter who you are, the senior person or the family caregiver giving care to the senior. All right, so these 7 reasons are from sandershouse.org. They did a wonderful article that I'll have in the description below. But I'm just going to go over the 7 great benefits that they list here. All right, so number 1, renewal and relaxation. I think that's pretty obvious. So taking a walk, strolling leisurely through the mall, or visiting a museum, or doing whatever brings joy or calm to you, decreases your own heart rate and improves your mood. And the better you are, then the better care you would be able to provide to someone, or even just company to provide to someone. I myself am taking a week off, and I'm at a rental house, at an Airbnb, and I'm just taking time to just read and relax and just enjoy my days and the view. All right, number 2. So So for number 1, it doesn't matter if it's an hour or a half a day or a weekend or a week, whatever it is that you can take, make sure to do that in, increments. Maybe every 3 months, maybe every 2 months, however long you can do it, I would highly recommend that you do it. All right, energy. To be effective in no matter what you're doing, whether you're working, whether you're caring for someone, which actually is a lot of work, even when you're retired, it's important to take the time to re-energize. And you can't do that when you're constantly working, or constantly worrying, or constantly fretting, or constantly caring for someone else. You have to be able to replenish your own energy. Just like being on a plane, the oxygen mask drops down, you have to energize yourself so that you can care for the person next to you, especially if it's a child or someone who can't put the mask on themselves. All right. I mean, even as the article says, even an automobile isn't going to run on empty. And that's very true. That's very true. All right. Number 3 that the article lists is space. Getting away from your responsibilities, from the situation of whatever it is that you're in. Even if you're retired, I have friends who are retired and are bored out of their minds. They haven't cultivated the right plan for retirement, and now they literally are not knowing what to do or how to spend their days. So if you don't do that, even doing nothing can create a sense of depression and a sense of, closed in. So you need space. You need to get away and change the environment. Even if it's just for a few hours, like I said, a few days, a week or so, you need to be able to do that every now and then. So make a plan, because if you don't make a plan, you're not going to do it. Number 4 is pleasure. As a caregiver, you must remember, as the article says, you must remember that you have the right to enjoy life. You have no reason to feel guilty. I have a very, very good friend who is having a difficult time dealing with the guilt of having to care for her elderly mother. Of course, she loves her mother, but it's a lot of work. Any caregiver will tell you it is a lot of work to care for someone, especially if they don't live with you, even when they do live with you. But it's important to take care of yourself, and she's working very hard to try to do that because it is so important. I'm stressing it to her very much. So if you can't get over that sense of guilt, I urge you to please seek out a counselor. There are many counselors online if you can't get out of the house. So please seek the help of a professional to help you get through that, so that you can get through this situation in life if you're a caregiver of a senior loved one. All right, number 5, identity. And the article says, you must be purposeful in maintaining your sense of self. You are important too. One of the things I tell everyone that I meet is how important it is to keep working, to keep doing a purposeful act. It could be anything. It could be volunteering. It could be creating your own business. And yes, seniors can start and create their own businesses, consulting, tutoring. There are so many things that seniors can still contribute and give, but they need to get out there and do that. But before that, they need to believe in themselves that they can do it. And if not, seek the help of others who already are doing it. Basically, take an internship and, learn how to be purposeful again, because that sense of purpose is what helps to build that sense of identity and self-worth, which is so very important no matter who you are. You don't have to be a caregiver to be looking for that. Anyone and everyone really needs that, no matter what age. All right, number 6, perspective. Time away from caregiving or a job or doing nothing, time away allows you to see more clearly, to see things differently. And that's what I like about taking time away. I don't necessarily like going anywhere to sightsee or anything like that, because that doesn't give me a sense of purpose. When I get back home to my regular day, to my regular job, I haven't done anything, I feel. But if I take time away at a quiet place, a resort, whatever, then I have the time to think. I have the time to reflect. I have the time to plan. And when I get home, I can start implementing everything that I've been thinking about and planning. And that gives me a great sense of purpose for the next year or so that I will be working on that. But of course, you do what you need to do for yourself. But, getting that perspective, you can only get that, I think, you can only get that when you step away from the situation. It happens with most any situation. When you're involved in it, when you're in the midst of it, it's very difficult to see clearly. That's why you take the advice from others who are seeing you and a situation from the outside. But if you're on the inside, it's very difficult to see. Everything is kind of muddy and foggy. So take a step away from the situation you're in, no matter what it is, and you'll be able to get a clearer picture. All right, engagement is number 7 and the last one. So the article says, social isolation can be a huge problem for caregivers. That is very true. Many of you know that. It's important to take time to engage with your friends and family by sharing lunch, taking a shopping trip, or doing whatever gives you personal enjoyment. Maybe you can do a movie every Wednesday afternoon, lunch every Friday afternoon, whatever it is that you plan. Maybe they can come over and for a card game, for a movie, for dinner, pizza Friday night, anything at all. That is the best way. If you have to plan it. You can't wait for others to contact you and let you know that everything is going to be, that they're planning something for you. You have to initiate it, and don't be afraid to initiate it. Invite people over. The house doesn't have to be completely tidy. You don't have to have the tables, scaped like Martha Stewart. Just the point is to be with other people. The point is to socialize and to enjoy each other's company. It's not to show off stuff. I mean, right? Isn't that the point of it all? Anyway, these are the 7 great points that this article pointed out, that anyone, be it a family caregiver or senior, any situation that they feel they need to bring a little more happiness, a little more rest, a little more enjoyment into their lives, this is what can really do it. It seems simple, all of these 7 tips, but for some reason, for some individuals, it's extremely difficult to do. So again, if you feel that you have a difficult time dealing with the situation you're in, then I strongly urge you to seek out counseling help, even if it's just 2 sessions, 5 sessions, whatever it is. It's important that you get the perspective from another person, a professional especially, to help you. And of course, talk to your friends, talk to family. You never know who has some sage advice that they can share with you. All right, again, this click on the like button, and please subscribe to our channel. We appreciate each and every single one of our subscribers. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day and getting ready for summer vacation and trips and whatnot. And I will see you next time. Thank you for listening. Bye.